So, it has been some time, but now we're back to another mega brutal tutorial with potentially perfect score and a golden icon, of course, with the Fungus. Now, the main difference with the Fungus is that it's really hard to spread. And when I mean really hard, I really mean it. So you can have whole countries completely infected, but it's just not spreading to another one. So that's the main difficulty with the Fungus, but I will show you how to defeat it anyway in a couple of seconds. In order for a perfect score, again, we needed to beat it in around 365 days and 30% cure progression, not more. For this, you definitely need genes. If you don't have them yet, watch this video up here where I show you how to do it, how to unlock all of them in a pretty easy way. So to the general strategy, we start off in Saudi Arabia and then use all spore bursts. This way we have basically multiple starting countries. Then we start infecting people like usually, some symptoms and transmission abilities. And as always, Greenland is a pain in the ass, but more on that later. With the start, it's important to have a good spread. So after using all spores, I hate that word. If for some reason you get unlucky and for example not a single country in North or South America has been infected, restart. Same for if not a single EU country has been infected, restart. It's very important to get a good start. In terms of genes, very quickly. ADP booster for starting boost so that we gain our momentum, can use all spore bursts. Genetic Mimic slows down the cure, and since the cure progression is the main counterplay to perfect score, pick that one. Terracite to get a better spread to neighbor countries. Extremophile increases the spread on all environments and good since we start in all environments basically. Patostasis, since the spore burst is an ability, it would increase the cost by a huge amount without this perk. So those are the genes you need. So, in practice, as always you need a good name for your plague. And Fungus reminds me of champignon. Perfect. That's French for mushroom, by the way. As starting country we choose Saudi Arabia due to the amazing international connections it has. Then use all spore bursts. I hate that word. I recommend you do this in steps, because the game seems to have a limit on new country spread. So evolve these small ones before you evolve Spore Eruption. I got it! But before you evolve the new Spore Eruption, collect the red DNA points first. So now you should have a good spread across the globe, if not, restart at this moment. It's important. So if for example you don't have a whole continent infected or nothing in the north near Greenland, this could mean a game over later, but it's better to restart now than realize that it failed 5 minutes later. If you get a good spread, save the game and reload it. That becomes very important later. Then evolve the magical 3 symptoms: rash, sweating and skin lesion. This will give you a huge boost to your infectivity early on. Next we evolve Air 1 and Water 1, followed up by the 3 abilities Medical Resistance, Heat Resistance, Cold Resistance. This is usually the time where the first country gets fully infected and thus they start working on the cure. It's completely normal, don't worry. Next up, we finish the transmission tree by evolving Water 2, Air 2 and Extreme Bio... yeah, that one. Now is a good time to save if you didn't get put on the watch list yet. Because the watch list means that the cure progression gets a huge boost and this could end your run too, or at least lower the score at the end. So reload and then evolve Med Resistance 2 and Cold 2. By this time you should get 1 symptom evolved. And now, here's an important point. It needs to mutate necrosis. If it doesn't, you have to restart the game. Not restart, but reload. And how do you do that? Especially on Android or iOS, you can't just reload. There is only save and quit. There is no quit. Even if you close the game, it saves automatically. So how do you get your last save back? And you do that by simply losing the game. So evolve something deadly and just let the cure get to 100% and eventually lose the game, and then you can reload your last save. It took some time, but finally it happened. Process got evolved. And then my game crashed, but luckily it automatically saved the game. So after that I like to go Gen Hardening 1, followed up by Hemorrhagic Shock, Fever, Immune Suppression to Total Ogre Failure. But in this run this fucking Greenland didn't want to comply, as if some champignons were that bad. Same could happen with other islands, so there you have to decide. Is it absolutely impossible that they still could get infected, then, well, you have to restart completely. Otherwise, lose on purpose, reload. So it failed again in the next round, so lose on purpose, reload, and so on. Until Greenland got finally to an agreement and imported some champignons. Then, same procedure, hemorrhagic shock, fever, immune suppression to total organ failure, rounded up with coma and genetic reshuffle 1, 2, 3 to crush the cure. And voila! Now my cure got way too high, 30% is the limit here, more or less. That heavily depends on things like the watch list, awareness days, what country starts developing the cure. So if you really aim for a perfect score, meaning 100k points, you have to do this multiple times and get very lucky. There is sadly no other way. I really checked everything I found. You can check it on Reddit, the wiki, on YouTube if you don't believe me. Even the world record holder only got 3 stars. So for 5 you need time and luck with this plague. But I mean, hey, you still beat it on Mega Brutal, you can get 5 stars with this strategy, and otherwise drive to the next store and get some champignons. They're hella delicious, some cream for example. So I know it's special to, only potentially get 5 stars, but I still hope this video helped you out. If so, leave a like, tell me how it went in the comment section below. If you like this kind of content, of course subscribe, there are a lot more on the channel. And thanks a lot for sticking by. Until next time, bye bye.